The Hippodrome of Constantinople was a place of noise, speed, and blood. Tens of thousands of people filled its stone seats, screaming for their favorite chariot teams. It was the heart of the empire, a place where emperors were cheered and sometimes overthrown. But one of the most powerful women in Byzantine history began her life not in a palace, but beneath those seats. Theodora was born into the lowest ranks of society. Her father was a bearkeeper for the Hippodrome's animal shows. His job was dangerous, dirty, and poorly paid. The family lived among cages, straw, and the smell of animals. When Theodora was still a child, her father died suddenly, most likely from plague. Overnight, the family lost everything. Without a man to hold his position, the job was given to someone else. Theodora, her mother, and her sisters were thrown into poverty. Desperate, her mother took the girls to the Hippodrome and begged the racing factions for help. The Greens, her late husband's faction, rejected them. But the rival Blues took pity and offered the girls work. That mercy changed the course of history. Theodora grew up in the world of performers. It was a brutal environment where young girls were trained to entertain crowds of thousands. By her teenage years, she had become an actress, one of the lowest social ranks in Byzantine society. But Theodora was not just another performer. She was sharp, observant, and fiercely intelligent. She watched the powerful men who filled the Hippodrome seats. She learned how they spoke, how they moved, and what they feared. Years later, she met a man named Justinian. He was not yet emperor, but he was ambitious, brilliant, and rising fast through the ranks of the imperial court. He fell deeply in love with her. Their relationship shocked the empire. Roman law forbade men of his rank from marrying actresses. But Justinian changed the law itself just so he could marry Theodora. When he became emperor, she became empress. Many in the court looked down on her, remembering her past. But they would soon learn that Theodora was no ordinary ruler. In the year 532, Constantinople erupted into the Nika riots. The city burned. Rebels crowned a new emperor. Justinian panicked and prepared to flee the capital. But Theodora refused. She stood before the terrified court and delivered words that would echo through history. She said that royal purple made the best burial shroud. In other words, she would rather die as an empress than live as a fugitive. Her courage changed everything. Justinian stayed. His generals marched into the Hippodrome and crushed the rebellion. Tens of thousands were killed in a single day. The empire survived,